Okay. Yeah. Oh, let's go see these new soldats. Why did... So many shops. So many shops! How you doing, Soryu? Make sure we have sufficient range of motion. Oh, Sir Doreen, good evening. Sorry to bother you. Looks like you're focusing really hard on your work. Is that some sort of machine part? Oh, right. I've been experimenting with this since I was at CCF. I'm still researching it, so I want to keep it a secret. I ate a ton of food right before the stream started, and I'm still, like, slightly out of breath because I'm, like, full. You got kicked out of 14? Oh, I still haven't even started. I haven't been trying to log in. I'm kind of just waiting to finish this first. Honestly. Once I'm done, I'll be sure to show it off to you. See, in that case, I look forward to it.
Yes!
Excellent. All the slots open. I could start looking at this, like, actually, like, making myself a good setup if I wanted.
Yes!
If I wanted. I have a lot of hit ones. I have some hit twos, apparently. So.
Thanks!
I think I'm on Siren? I actually don't remember. Pretty sure.
Yes!
That's where, like, my friend was playing, and then he stopped playing, and now I'm just on there. Which is, you know, fine, whatever.
Thanks!
My old free company was basically dead, so
Thanks!
it didn't really matter which server I was on. You two making something? Paul was making speakers for our club. It's really that easy just to make speakers. No bother for me. I feel like we're gonna get a concert from the music club in the game. Because we got like a scene with Valerie as well, where she was singing the song. I was like, oh, it's an original song. Oh, go away. You know, in typical Valerie fashion. Speepers? You want to name the Spiegel Speepers? No. That one's terrible.
Alrighty, let's begin!
Oh my god, finally. I don't have any actions, apparently.
See you later!
I'm not actually gonna use the defense one. Don't need defense. Big coaster running roll events, TLoH. I mean, no one's stopping you. It's really like if you know the game, you've already seen all the things. Like playing through this game, like if you skip the cutscenes, it's actually not that long. Especially if it's a new game plus thing. Not even you understand what happened back in Northampton. We Divine Knights are merely vessels for our Awakeners. The moment Marines' power flooded out from him, I lost all control. I have no memory of what happened during that time. I see. I thought we might get some valuable information, but I don't think you could do that. That's fair. It would definitely be faster than my playthrough too, because you wouldn't be reading it out loud. I assume you don't sit there and read it out loud to yourself. Do you? Do you? Because when I'm just reading, I read pretty quickly. So, like when I'm talking to like just a random townsperson, I'm just going boop, 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 boop. I am actually reading it all, even though it's barely up on the screen for like a fraction of a second. Homeroom is over now, so I'm just patrolling the school. Speaking of the incident during the Northern War, yeah, I had already heard about it, but I thought Valimar might have some more insight. I've been here for half a month now. I'd like to finish up here. I see. You've done a lot for us. Thank you to Valimar for all the support. Well, that is my job. Were you able to control your power would assist you in piloting me as well. Good luck controlling it for your own sake. Not in that form. It is reminiscent of a witch and her familia. If that's the case, can you try to retrieve your memory? You only remember small things about Emperor Draco's too, right? Unfortunately, yes. I should have memories dating back to when I was created, but not being able to remember may be an issue. Maybe that was simply the way I was made. Well, if you remember anything, let me know. Now that I asked what I needed to, I'm going outside to nap. Oh wait, it's raining. Quite a bit actually, but it looks like it'll stop around evening. There's a sitting area upstairs. Why don't you nap there? Yeah, I think I'll do just that. See ya. She can be dry at times, but she really does care for others. She'll stay plenty dry cooped up in here. Training that Celine is helping with. I need to get results soon. It's my second most played game on Steam. I've 31 hours. It's a lot of hours for one game. Especially a game that's like not like an MMO type thing, or like a multiplayer. For a single player RPG, that's a lot of hours. Oh, I gotta find some milk. All right, we did the patrol. Fully patrolled the entire school. Trying to say your money's worth. That you did. That you did. Speaking of money's worth, I got one hell of a Prime Gaming thing for this month. I was kind of it kind of blew my mind. I got all these things. What did I get for free? Jedi Fallen Order. 2 Point Hospital, Total War Warhammer, the entire Tomb Raider trilogy. Wait, no, that was just free on Epic anyway. There was something else on Epic. I got like 5 big games, and like some of them are like, I'd totally play these, but I just never bothered to buy them. And I was like, God, I kind of want to play, really wanted to play 2 Point Hospital tonight, but I hadn't played this for several days. I was like, I should play some Cold Steel instead. Oh, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite the view. Brilliant, the rain cleared right up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. And my brother bought me, I have the image in my head. I'm so bad with names. Sekiro. I've been wanting to play. I remember looking at the Steam sale this Christmas, so I was like, maybe it's time I actually buy Sekiro and play it. And then my brother got it for me for Christmas. And I was like, I have a lot of shit that I want to play. That's the point. A lot of shit I want to play. Sound of it, then we'll be back at the dorm for a while. Guess it's fine if I head out now. Have a look around town. But everything in your wish list was not part of it. I actually went through my wish list and like took a bunch of things off because I was like, I don't really want. Like I could play these. If I had nothing else to do, I'd play them. I don't really want these games. So I actually took a bunch of stuff off. Because it was like, my wish list has crept up to 180 things. And like a lot of it was like on sale. Some of it was like 80% off and it was like $2. I was like, still not gonna buy it. Clearly I have no desire to actually like play those games. Not really. I'm sorry, people moved? Does that mean do I have to go around the entire school? Oh my god. I was like, okay, I'm done the school, now we'll do the town. Now it's both. Now it's both. I gotta retour the school. So it's Koei Tecmo stuff. Oh, they're all back together. I don't have to go around the entire school. I could just find like certain prominent people or anything that has a symbol on it. Should we play more closely than Stardew Valley? Speaking of Stardew Valley, that's another game I want to go back to because I played that back in like 1.1 and it's 1.6 or something. So much more stuff in it. Another game I've been wanting to go back to. I suddenly got the urge to play Oxygen Not Included again because I've never, first of all, I never got to space. And they have a DLC that like extends the game even further. Oh, hold on. Where does this go? Is this outside? It's just, okay, that's just outside the courtyard. Yeah, and there's a ton of mods in that game too. Like, fuck. Time. Sure thing, I don't plan on losing though. Like Stardew Valley? Is that an X-rated mod? That sounds X-rated. What are you doing? That game is like cute little pixel art. What is happening? I'm jumping to conclusions, but your kappa makes me think it's dirty. Sure is, goddammit. That is a thing I can't stream. That's a thing that I can't, that will never be on stream. I went through the wrong door. Kinda. Let's talk to these. It's so strange, a kitty who can talk. But more importantly, she's beautiful. Her coat is so soft and shiny. I never said you could pet me. Her eyes are glazing over in contentment. So lovely. Celine, looks like you're caught in Muse's claws now. And you sure have softened up. Can I talk to, Celine? Oh! There we go. Listen, Curry, you might beat me in chess, but when it comes to sharpshooting, that's my turf. Yes, I'm well aware, especially considering you just beat me. No, that's not what I'm getting at. I mean, sure I did better than you, but only barely. You beat me in so many other things. It's not fair. Let me have something. I'm not sure how to respond to that. Good ones. SV is pretty good. The whole giant DLC for the game. Yeah, like there's so much to do. There's so much to do. I'm just like playing Northgard over and over. So I like doing the conquests. Let's be quicker. Strike truer. She's really concentrating. Instructor Reen, sorry to break your focus, but something about you seems kind of impatient. You see right through me, Instructor. Instructor Randy has been telling me the same thing. However, this is a problem I must deal with on my own. Should I just leave her to her training then? This might be a good opportunity to test her mettle. Is there anything else? I'm gonna kick your ass, Jessica. I mean, we're gonna spar. Our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Of course, I've always been curious about the 8 Blade School. Great, then it's settled. Does that have to make modding easier? Because Brown is all... I said he's mostly done with Stardew, so we're working Haunted Chocolatier. There's so much to do. Impressive, your stance doesn't leave any openings. Likewise, Jessica, you're not wasting any movement. Now, come on, there's no need to hold back. Give me everything you've got.
Now, bring it on!
Ooh, shining. That might be good. He's susceptible to freezing. 30% freeze. Heat and seal. Alright, seal's not so good, understandably. Freezing, though.
Gotcha!
Aha! Didn't even get to me.
Gotcha!
This is how I win. The strength down as well. And I put on a little shining.
Good job. Crimson Slash!
Oh.
Arcus, activate! Yeah! Sit! That was good.
Thanks,
Easy peasy.
Instructor.
That's what you get for being susceptible to freeze, Reen. That is the extent of my skill. I thought I had a good sense of how strong you were, but you just keep improving. Now that I've had the chance to see your techniques again, I'm impressed by how refined each individual form of Schleiden's school spearmanship is. It's an honor to hear you say that, but frankly it's a compliment I don't feel I deserve. Despite all my training, I'm still unable to progress beyond a beginner level. As I am now, my flailing does nothing but sully the Schleiden name. I remember saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level. Called myself a dropout. Laura wouldn't have any of that. Plus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. I still remember those words vividly. Maybe this sparring session was meant to be. Jessica, I get how you feel. School has no shortage of capable fighters like Kurt and Leonora, just to name two. Heck, Kurt's already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you're worried about falling behind. It's almost refreshing how blunt you are, instructor. I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. I'm not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Thor's, I was only at beginner level just like you. Back then, Laura, the successor to the Arcade School, was intermediate level, and I felt exactly the way you feel now. Really? But even if I were to compare myself to you as a first year, I'd come up lacking. You don't have to compare yourself to me or anyone else. Just let me say this. To sell yourself short just because you're a beginner is just disrespectful to your martial art and to the people around you. And above all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. I say those words like they're my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. The point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if I was on the right path. He still does it. As the instructor in charge of martial arts training, I can promise you that you're more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I think I'm starting to feel a little better. I didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my mind's clear now. You kicked his ass, Jessica!
For the honor of Schleiden!
For the honor of Schleiden! I'll continue training. Pretty close today, Allie. Keep at it. You'll be able to do it next time for sure. I hope so. How much was the drink? Valerie asked me the same question. I'll tell you what I told her. It's on me. You worked really hard today. I'd say that earns you a drink. Alright, we're almost done school. Almost. Remember something happened to Jessica. She said she wanted to go to the training hall by herself before practice today. Yeah, and she wouldn't even say why. I suppose all we can do is wait until she wants to talk about it. Just like when you two stood by for me during our field exercises. Souvenirs, huh? Do you have milk? Do you have milk?
Alrighty, let's begin!
She said she had milk for Celine.
Huh? Done already?
Alright, fine. Okay. School done. We have so much to do. We need to be quick. We need to be efficient. We need to talk to this old man. Okay, I keep mistaking. My mental map of this town is always flipped. Always flipped. There's a second fishing spot. When did that happen? The fuck? Now it's here. Here's the old orbital energy unit for your halberd. But hey, Red, didn't you used to have some big-ass rifle? Where'd that go? What was it called again? The Beer Soaker or something? Where the hell did you get that name from? It's the Berserker. Yeah, that's it. He told me I couldn't bring it here with me, so I had a friend of mine hold on to it for now. As for you, Reed, what are you doing skulking around back here? If you want to buy something, then grow some balls and speak up. Sorry, I didn't know when would be a good time to jump in. From the sound of it, you had a really amazing weapon, Randy. Yeah, I got it back when I was a Jaeger. I kind of get what Reed feels right now, because it's like, if you need to, like, interject, but, like, conversation is constantly happening, and you don't, like, fully know either one of them, it feels so awkward to, like, interrupt and, like, thrust yourself into the conversation. I have always failed at that, and I just end up walking away, not saying anything. Now I don't leave my room. Just hang out in my room. Leave me alone, people. I don't know how to socialize. Maintaining something that huge was a real pain in my ass, so I only used it when I was in a pinch. I can imagine. You're here to chit-chat, then clear the hell out. But if you're buying, then let's do some damn business already. That plushie you got there. Ain't that for the Mishy at Work series? Oh, I do have this Mishy plush with me, but what's this Mishy at Work business? What, really? You don't know? Sheesh. Mishy at Work, after a series of unfortunate circumstances, Mishy finds himself penniless and lost in the Empire. And so, to build himself back up, he tries his hand at a slew of different jobs, a real tear-jerking entry in the Mishy series. I'm not really into that sort of thing. I didn't even realize these Mishy stories got so in-depth. It's a total of 7 of these Mishy at Work plushies up there. It's like you don't get their true worth, so I can take them off your hands. If you find all 7 of them, bring them to me, I'll give you something nice. But only if you find them all, the whole thing, the whole set, not one less. Alright. I always have trouble making friends in FCs. So yeah, that's the same. Like, I can't do more than just be like, hey, how's it going? And I hate those kinds of conversations. So. I am the same. I never did buy this. I have money for it now.
I got some good stuff.
Good stuff. I think the boots are definitely worth it for the movement. And it's higher defense. And I'm only losing, like, for the coats, I'm not losing that much. Forgot there was more of us. There's 6 of us now. That was half my money.
Done already? Wanna buy something?
I only have 7 bait. 3 more. Hope I can get the bronze Pecky badges. I'm gonna wait till the very end. For the Peckies. Speed plus 10 is pretty nice. Pretty nice. I don't have that many U materials though, is the thing. A Hades gem. I need a nightmare too. Oh my god, the gems are showing up. How you doing, Everite?
Done already?
How you doing?
Wanna buy something?
Black Records 4. I have a lot of beast materials actually. tasty globby fats. That'll give me a decent chunk of money.
Done already? Wanna
The
buy
bargain
something?
bin? Yeah,
Come on, buy some more.
Is that a thing I have to... Yeah, I have to send that to her, right? Oh yeah, Rosine's in town. Go. She lives here, silly. To the outside now. What is in
This might be a
fishing
good spot for fishing.
What's so special about this
There.
spot?
Got a bite. Nice.
Oh, it's huge! Oh my god.
It's a whopper. There. Got a bite. This is promising. Not bad at all. There. Got a bite. Nice. I got it.
Alright, last one.
There. Got a bite. This is promising. It's a whopper.
Why does she hate Monk so much? What did he ever do to her? We got a Vantage Masters game on our hand. Let's just go with what I have.
Let's begin.
That's a shit starting hand. Okay, well, I can kill the Fairy-on. That's good. There's 3 mana for my skill, so I'll just attack. Oh, or I still have 2 for this. I think it's best I just get the flicks out. Get the flicks out. Get the flicks out. well. Up to 6, so I can't do it. Alright, so if I think the best thing is I'll just use my skill. Then I can get rid of this. I'm pretty much dominating this match. That's fine, whatever. Just get the damage in. Don't care. Looks like I win. I don't need to do shit.
That's unfortunate.
I seem to remember being so important in the past that the fact that Celine can talk be like kept secret. Now everyone fucking knows. It's a little weird. I guess I have milk. Giving milk to Celine is, I guess, is not a thing in this game. Like it was in past games. Can't buy ingredients though. A little bit of bait. Got all the fishing things. What are my options for cooking? I have a lot of options for cooking. The only person who's terrible at this didn't want to make. Oh wait, no, that's music. I didn't have a terrible person before.
Please eat it all.
Now I do.
Even if it's not good. Whoopsie.
Okay.
I
Go
got
down the
this in
list.
the bag.
There's a lot of people who could potentially make the unique one.
Looks tasty.
What a pain. Just eat it already.
Man, he's so mad about it.
Let's give this a try. Ah, perfectly made.
Let's do this. This is...
A meat jawbreaker. Oh my god. And 70 CP just for a near 50% near death chance. That's not bad. I still... I just wish the food was more essential like it was in the Sky games. Like, especially when you're playing on hard, like, you needed that. Like, you needed those food items to, like, really survive some of those tough fights. And I just, like... They're helpful, I guess. I need, like, a strength buff. And it's just, like, they never restore a lot of HP or anything. Kids. There's a lot of gifts here. Didn't I have like an extra... I had an extra something or other. I already had, like... I forget what it was. It was something. Record 3.
Leave it to me.
Record 3. A young man struck by patch notes. Patch notes for what? Final Fantasy? A young man lays on a grassy plain, enjoying a nap in a peaceful setting. Before long, however, his rest was interrupted by the arrival of a second young man on horseback. The youth wore the trappings of a knight, and his expression was deathly serious. His armor bore many rents, scratches, and his left arm was bound in a bloody bandage. The first young man had not seen him in several years, but a cheerful reunion did not seem to be his purpose. You were right, after all, the second man said gravely. At this rate, the Empire's days are numbered. Summoner buff and Reaper nerf? I have no opinions. I know they both looked cool. I haven't touched them. At this, the first young man rose from the grass. He was none other than the third prince of the Erebonian Empire, Prince Drykles. As a man with no claim to the throne due to his commoner mother and shunned by the other highborn princes, Drykles had long since left Erebonia behind, wandering from place to place and whiling away his days. 3 years prior, he had reached the land of Nord, where he had remained ever since. Though left to his own devices since childhood, his nature was noble, and he was quickly accepted by the people of Nord, lived peacefully among them. But while he had left his homeland, he had not truly abandoned it in his heart. During his wanderings, his mother had passed away, but while she lived, she had told him something that would remain with him for the rest of his days. Blood flowing through you will not allow you to turn your back on the Empire's suffering. Prince Drykles had turned those words over in his head again and again. What could a powerless vagrant like himself truly hope to do? The knight's arrival, however, signified two things: that the war continued to worsen, that Erebonia was on a certain path to ruination. Minor changes, Savage comes out in the morning. Ah, I see. His mother was probably correct. Hearing the knight's words, he decided that enough was enough. He could ignore the pain of his countrymen no longer. That knight, incidentally, was called Roland. He was a childhood friend of Drykles and his confidant. He was also the man who Drykles had left in charge of things in place. He was also the man who Dracos had left in charge of things in his place before leaving the country. Prince Dracos set about preparing to depart, but before he could finish, he was met by several of the tall knights of Nord, their cross-shaped spears in hand. They too were close friends of Dracos, and they volunteered to accompany him and Roland, fearing that the two men alone would not stand a chance. And the next morning, the prince departed the village, a mere 17 men under his command. They bade farewell to the people of the settlement, and its elder wished them well. May the winds of the goddess be with you, he bless them, fortune favor you all. Alright then, nice little bit of history. I should have looked at this shop first before I bought all that armor. Quick drying clothes? What the fuck? Oh, good. Okay. Oh, except for the art defense. But I was like, oh god, I'm gonna buy one just to have it. The movement boots though. I'll have one. I guess me like skipping out on like all the login bullshit does kind of lock me out of like trying to do like savage stuff right away. Or like, yeah, I was thinking of actually getting into it in this expansion. But I don't know. There's so many games I want to play. It's a lot of time to devote to Final Fantasy. Ash, are you your panties in a twist? I think booze. According to the bottle, it's a malt-flavored soft drink as a non-alcoholic. You shouldn't try and scare me like that. Don't blame this on me. You jump to conclusions on your own. I ain't here to cause trouble. I just do what I want. Just do what you want in moderation. That's a good line. Alright, is that the town? That's the whole town, right? Yeah. I did all of the things and talked to all of the people. Turn to the door.
Hello, Reen.
Are we gonna get an Alba in time?
I see you're on your way back too.
Hey there, Toa, Celine. You two together is quite the rare sight.
I suppose it is now that you mention it. I guess so. It took quite some effort on her part to convince everyone to let a talking cat stay here.
I see. Thank you for taking the time to do all that.
It didn't take any time. Just had to do a few quick chats with people at the campus and in town. Just make sure you don't let any visitors catch you talking, okay, Celine? Yeah, I know that. I've been hiding myself with Emma for years now. I wouldn't make such an amateurish.
Holy crap, a talking cat!
Meow! Wait a second.
That's Toval. Oh, it's not Toval. That looked like Toval from the chest down.
I know you weren't expecting me, Reen. Good day to you, Toa. Celine.
Elise! And is that?
Sorry about that. Looks like I got you good.
That's George.
George!
His last name is Gnome. He's Genome. He's Gnome.
Long
My
time
God.
no see, Toa. And how's it hanging, Reen? Celine?
He knows something.
I happened to run into your sister on the train from Heimdall.
He's from the Gnome Clan. He's hiding in plain sight by pointing at himself with his own name. What, is he here to stay? I see, so you came to bring me letters from Father and Master. Yes, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. Figured I could go back today, so I just decided to come. I had planned to just come and go, but no, I won't allow this. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot go alone. We have guest rooms in the dorm, so please stay here tonight. But yeah, I insist too. Tomorrow's Sunday. I hope you don't have any plans, or didn't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine, I'll take you up on that offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry, thank you. I was surprised to see you, but I didn't think the fat mechanic would be coming too. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a year. He's gonna come over here after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we'd like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. You may be right. That may be too much. But I was really surprised to see him on the train. He told me he spent this past year traveling all over the continent. Yeah, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. Zeiss Central Factory in Liberal, the Epstein Foundation in Le Mans. He said he used his connections to also go to the Verne Company in the Republic. He managed to just waltz over the Empire's biggest rival? The two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. You're right, though there's still a truce in effect for now. George was always an advocate for peace through technological exchange. Both he and Angelica are really setting good examples. Isn't Angelica traveling the continent on an orbital bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Hey guys, sorry for making you wait. Please have a seat, let's make a toast. That's right, you're old enough to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. I'll have milk. Milk is good, to be fair. I like milk. I heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Crossbell, the society's on the move again and the group called Gnomes. Yeah. Reen, Miss Toa? Yeah, that surprised me too. In my head, I know it's impossible. We went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Yeah, he was resting so peacefully. He looked unusually content, you know, for Crow. For some reason, it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right, we know for certain. That masked man absolutely is not Crow. Yeah, in fact, that shadowy machine may not have even been a Divine Knight. It could have just been something that looks like one. Speaking of which, was the Azure Knight ever retrieved? I heard they sealed it up so that the Noble Alliance wouldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's being stored in the depths of Gorelia Fortress. Now that Crow is no longer alive, it shouldn't be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. A small part of me was hoping it really was the Knight. Anyway, the gnomes are piquing my interest. They were the counterpart to the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old schoolhouse's basement. I heard the last time they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly, no one has seen the gnomes since then. They just happened to choose today to return. They're going up against the society and have hired Zephyr. So it seems. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder or Vita would know more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. Despite looking like that, she can be a stubborn hag. Looking Something like that? Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, Reem, do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? Well, I did back you in Class 7 up in battle once. I'd like to think that I know about the information you gathered during the Civil War. And under that assumption, I came up with a theory. A group known as gnomes, could they be calling themselves something else now? Oh, I've only heard bits and pieces, but... I was actually thinking that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicions have grown. The name the gnomes are using now is... I'm pretty sure it's a Black Workshop? Black Workshop. They're the mysterious workshop that created Milliam and Altina's combat shells. I've also heard rumors about them selling extremely high-tech weapons to first-class Jaeger Corps. The super long-range rifle that Crow used may have been one of them. It's the same with Altina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yeah, although they erased all of Milliam and Altina's memories of the workshop, no one has seen their true face, except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Everything has come full circle. According to Vita, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factories. This is what I learned during my recent travels. The 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. During the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. Yeah, that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne. He's not someone we can just talk to. It's nothing. I don't want to make them worry. Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. You're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. That makes sense. He's regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at this lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for Ruhr tomorrow, but I'll make sure to bring it up with him. I'll let you know if I learn anything new, Rain. Thank you. I feel like he'll be more open with you. Yeah, that old man has issues. I got AP for guessing it right. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I didn't like stop for a second. I'm like, what if it's Ouroboros? That also doesn't make sense because they're on opposite sides. They're literally like, oh, we're enemies. So I'll see you guys around. Make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks. You should give me a call sometime too. How about we get together and have lunch tomorrow? Sounds good to me. See ya. But that'll probably end up pulling an all-nighter tonight. Oh, there you are. Yuna, Altina, Muse? And look, even Tita's here. Right, I haven't said hello to anyone besides Muse yet. Good to see you, Yuna. It's been a while. You as well, Altina, Tita. Yeah, good to see you too. It has only been 19 days since we last met. I was so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier so as not to intrude. But when I told Yuna and Altina you were here, they insisted upon coming by to say hello. Well, yeah, we'd promised we'd all get together. And you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I probably should have. No, it's my fault. I should have let you all know I'd be stopping by. No, you got nothing to apologize for, at least. But hey, aren't you headed to Heimdall? The last train's gonna leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that. At least we'll be spending tonight at the dorms. What, for real? I suspected that might be the case. Will you perhaps be spending the night locked away with Instructor Reen in his room? Absolutely not. She'll be staying in the guest room tonight. I checked with the principal earlier, and in her words, Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, instead of some boring old guest room, why don't you stay with us? You're fine with it, right, Allie? No objections. Commence pajama party. No. She should stay with Tita and me. After all, I was her underclassman at St. Estrella. Yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. This is getting way too noisy. If this keeps going, they'll tear her in two. Well, since you got the opportunity, why not take them up on their offer, Elise? I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. I would love to join you all for the night. Slumber party.
Looks like you've kept this place clean. Though the building itself may be old, everything inside is well organized.
I'm sure you can thank Celestine for that. You don't have to go through the trouble of cleaning my room, though. I can take care of it myself.
Yes, I can tell. However, the hard-to-reach spots could use some attention.
Well, I've been pretty busy, you know.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'll give your room a thorough cleaning tomorrow. There should be no problems, provided I get back by evening.
No, I couldn't possibly ask that of you. Since you came to visit, I should show you around.
Knowing you'll be working even on your off days, am I right? I don't intend to get in the way of you helping out your school or your students. I came to visit and volunteered to help out of my own free will, so please go about your business as usual.
Please. Fine, you win. But we're eating breakfast and lunch together at least. I won't let you get out of that.
I accept your conditions. Oh, and Reen, here are the letters from Father and Master Yoon.
Oh, thanks for bringing those to me. I guess Master came back to visit while I was away in Crossbell, huh? I would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it was meant to be. But why didn't Dad just send these directly to me?
Those letters weren't sent to me through the post office, but a shipping company. Perhaps he did it for your sake.
Did he do that in case the letters were inspected? Does that mean there's sensitive information?
Reen? Did something happen between you and Father?
No, why do you ask?
When you came home at the end of last year, there seemed to be something off between the two of you. I can't imagine what it might be, but did something happen at the end of the Civil War? And could that something have led to a rift between you and Father?
I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital.
There's no need to worry, we're not fighting or anything. I'm still Dad's beloved son. Him, Mom, and you are all my family. Nothing will ever change that.
Right.
All done getting ready for your sleepover?
Excuse us?
Everyone,
We just finished getting the bed all set up.
I went and brought back some extra pajamas, too.
Oh, because I've sensed your presence there for some time now.
Oh.
told you he sends us.
Oh, don't act like you weren't just as curious as the rest of us, Altina. The Schwarz are siblings alone together. A forbidden delight sweeter than the finest confection.
Muse!
Ah, that's it! It's been so long since you've scolded me like that, Elise.
You're all making way too much racket. Don't go around shouting in the halls. I'm trying to take a cat nap here and... Ow! What do you think you're doing?
You should join us, Celine. There are so many things I need to ask you.
Good thinking. I'm sure Celine has plenty of juicy details about our instructor's school days.
Juicy details? Oh, we're gonna have so much fun tonight.
Well, on that note, good night, Reen.
Yeah, good night. Try not to stay up too late. Can't believe what an angel Instructor Reen's sister is. The uniform is simply perfect. She's just so pure. So pure. She's a student council president at St. Estrella St. Estrella Girls School, right? Go talk to her. That obnoxiously handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join too. Come on. Refuse. You guys know tomorrow's a free day, right? That Shore's her sister, huh? But I guess they aren't blood related. If that's the case, then... Dear Reen, it's been some time. Last I laid eyes on you was before you left for the academy. So 2 years ago? Tio showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you've grown into a fine young man. I've no doubt you're a hit among the ladies, but knowing you, that popularity has gone completely to waste. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its plight grows worse by the day. The dragon veins are nearly depleted, and the barren land spreads. It is a world wholly different from the west. I shan't return to western Zemuria for at least half a year. I would have liked to see you before I left, but I suppose this is Adios's will. I hear you earned yourself the title of Ashen Chevalier for your deeds in the Empire's Civil War. I'm sure there are many things which cause you hesitation and disquiet your heart. The power within you that led you to seek my training, the mystery of your birth, your past, but you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the seventh form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult than any other. I do not know if you're even capable of such a feat yet. 10 years ago, it was you I chose to be my final disciple. Not Cassius, not Arios. I chose you, and you alone, to be the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I have returned from the east and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. Yun Kafai. How does he always do that? He writes as though he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Eastern Zemuria, in recent years it's grown barren. There's less and less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me to worry about him. No, it's not my place to worry about him. Seventh form is void, emptiness, darkness. Yet it's also a blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate that darkness. He's always told me about that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. But at the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students, and in order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. I also got this letter from Dad. A letter he needed at least a hand delivered to me. Dear Reen, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I'd guess. Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. I'm sure Elise mentioned it, but Master Kafai visited Ymir in late May. He left a letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source, so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you that which I promised I would. I imagine by now you know about your birth father. Elise had her suspicions, but your mother and I immediately knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I've known Gileath Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. When he lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Once he was 17, he left Ymir and enrolled at Thor's. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to quash his rise to the ranks. Even after my father passed on and I took over Ymir, Gileath continued to keep in contact. Until that day, 14 years ago. It had been 3 years since I'd heard his voice.
I want you to take in a child. You must cut all ties with me and never speak a word of this to that child. I'm sorry, Teo. You're the only one I can turn to.
I accepted his request and immediately took a horse out to the place he told me. The rest you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Gileath was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures. I'd seen the child up close. He resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take that child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed, and Elise warmed up to him in no time. From then on, it all felt like a wondrous dream. That child grew up into a man any parent would be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear older brother as well. I knew he worried about the mysterious power deep within him, but he studied under Master Kafai in order to get it under control. We, his parents, and his sister will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then, yet I know he is still the same young man we all love. My older brother Gileath was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, even if I have no chance of winning, I will never let you go. Above all, I wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote to you today. Sorry it took me such a long letter to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. I'm so blessed to have such a wonderful family and parents and friends. And on top of that, now I have great coworkers and students. I need to make sure I'm not over-reliant on them. He must know something about my powers. What really happened that day 14 years ago? What happened to my birth mother? Yes, he did contact me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked for me to introduce him to a young noble from the Alborea family, to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events, such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbell. Possible this isn't relevant, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. Ouroboros, Black Workshop, the Enforcers, the Jaegers, the Gnomes, and that masked man. And the Ironbloods he founded. I've seen more of the big picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. You need to light the way, Reen Schwarzer. Be the shining blade that cuts through that darkness. Just having him list all these groups. And like, there's more like granular bits of some of those groups. It's just, there's so much going on. There's so much going on. Yeah, we're not getting to the field exercises tonight. I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Here are today's requests.
Okay, the trial. Thing from Rosine, okay. Something from Frankie. Which one was Frankie? Maybe by the bridge in town. Looks like we got quite a few this time. Oh, word, you're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties? You never changed, do you, Reen? Is there anything I can do to help? I'll let you know if I come across anything I can use help with. That said, you've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you get some rest yourself. You're certainly one to talk, but very well. I shall rest up. I suppose I may as well if I'm to be staying here another day anyway. Because of this morning. Oh, Miss Elise, spend one more night here. It would wound my pride as an Erebonian noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. She sure knows how to get her way. Whose bright idea was it to make someone like her the principal? Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work, like you usually do, Reen. Got it, thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Mr. Celestine, can you tell me where the tool storage room is? Of course. I've got some errands of my own to take care of. There are some finishing touches that need to be done for the training. Let me know when you're headed to the keep. A message, you say? Oh, are these are bonding events. What are my options? Muse 100%. Although like Muse, Kurt. Maybe one of these two? If I do, it would be Marcus. I'd rather spend more time with the new people, honestly. First things first. Sauna scene. Yeah, I guess Elise took a bath with Yuna and the others yesterday. Seems like they all had fun. You're here? Oh, I had a feeling it'd be Ash this time. Hey Ash, taking a quick bath before you go out? Yeah, I couldn't relax in here last night. Were you not feeling well? I would have been fine if not for the loud one, the fluffy one, and your sister. I was trying to have a soak in peace, but they were just so damn noisy over there. Yeah, I can picture that. Sorry about that, I guess. Still can't believe our principal is that demon woman, but this bath is alright. She's got good taste. Knowing that first part, I'll agree with you. Are you a fan of bathhouses too, Ash? I guess we've got that in common at least. Back home, I only ever took showers. That was always enough for me. You're from Raquel in the west of the Empire. It's situated in the valley, right? Yeah, it's an entertainment city. Don't see many of those in the Empire. If you look in the right spots there, you can find some special bathhouses. You like bathing so much, maybe you should go check them out. Seems like you run off to Heimdall every so often. I hope you're not doing anything like that there. Who knows? I admit I would like to check out that spa place next to the racecourse, though. The famous hot bath salon. I've actually been wanting to try it out myself. Oh yeah, you're from some famous hot springs town, ain't you? Heard you can even go snowboarding there. You know your stuff, though you can only snowboard in the winter. Why are they steaming? I think you're planning to chit-chat like that. I'd say that's the third benefit of a bath. How'd you like it if Class 7 took a trip to Ymir one of these days? But, no, well, maybe. Alright, no one's supposedly no one is in here. At least not important. First, before I do any of that, I need to get up and have a stretch and other things. I'll be right back.